think I closed out of...
I might only have time to play this one game,
Okay.
fortunately.
Let's see, I know you're kind of pressed for time since wife went back to work, and it seems like your work schedule changed a little bit.
Yeah, well, it's not quite that. It's just baby.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, somebody's got to be on baby duty all the time.
Right.
Okay, let me tweet that we're going here. Hopefully people show up tonight.
I'm just gonna log out here.
What? Oh, it's Swain? Swain Shaco Bottom? Okay. Yeah, this other guy that I follow is like, man, I wish I could quit my job and just stream full time. It's like, yeah. I mean, so do like 99% of other gamers. Oh, it's like I was, watched part of a video from another content creator out there, a different one. And, he was just like, you know, I took a break from streaming for just a few months, and I don't know, I just felt like, you know, it was stressful at times. I was, you know, trying to stream for 8 hours a day, and there's just kind of some restrictions on me, and you know, I just felt like I had to do things a certain way, and I just like to be able to do my own thing. And I'm like, welcome to a job. Like, that's any job.
Yeah, man. Shit, I wish I could become a streamer.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much everybody does. Just about that plays video games. I mean, there are definitely parts of it that can be problematic and stressful. It is kind of like a job, like anything else. But
yeah,
you know, that's,
finding time like that would be rough for me right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if I could like do like a consistent 5 or 6 hours, I'd think about it.
But it's just, why is my tweet not sending? What the flip? Anyways, it's just funny when people say things that are just like super obvious that everyone would want.
Generation Z boys.
That's right. It's like, man, I really wish I was rich. Or man, I really wish I could play League and have good teammates every game.
I really wish I just didn't have to work.
Exactly.
Why can't it just be given to me?
I really wish someone would just give me like $1 million. Just let me inherit a bunch of money. Some long lost African king, or whatever the scam meme is. Hey, what's up, everybody? Sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I gotta get the chat up too. I forgot to pull the window over. I just ended up oversleeping a bit, and then I just had to catch up on some grading and things, and Jason was busy too, so I was just like, whatever. I'm just gonna take my one night off every, you know, 3 months. I even feel a little rusty just after one night off.
Oh my god, I played so bad last night. Like I played 2 games. I think I went 0-3 and 0-9.
It is rough, yeah, if you have any time off whatsoever. Okay. Sorry, I'm opening up the stream here. Okay, it should be good. Dirty Blitz player. Hey, Blitz is cool. That's fine. I don't think Shaco didn't flash or anything. We had to both flash to get out of ganks. Yeah, I wasn't on yesterday, correct. I did tweet that I wasn't going to be on. You can always follow me at the Strat Prof, and if I'm not going to be on, I'll tweet it. But yeah, in general, you know, I don't miss that many days, but like I said yesterday, I just had a lot of stuff. I had stuff I had to catch up on. Jason wasn't going to be on, and I just overslept or slept late, but I was underslept to begin with. So I was only running on probably like 4 hours of sleep or something. Okay, we're actually not that far behind, on even though we got forced out of lane. Basically even on farm, so that's good. No. 100% on Blitzcrank. Hey, whatever works.
Well.
So yeah, I'll probably end up being in the penalty box. Anytime you miss a day, it's people get out of the rhythm of watching. I think that I did miss a day, like around the Cascade, where I lost, you know, the 90% viewers or whatever. That was directly following a Comcast power outage. Right. Training those mechanics at Mulgore. Killing the boar. Nice. Hopefully Aphelios is blinging after that. Hey, thanks, Kamoy. I appreciate it. Shaco's probably just gonna roam because I saw him middle a second ago because they're just getting wrecked bottom now.
Yeah.
What's up, Butter? That's what the ladies called me in middle school, man. Fun size.
Oh my god.
You decide what that means. Would they agree with Snickers or not? That's up to you. How Snickers defines fun size.
Are you kidding?
Oof, God, that did way more damage than I thought.
Rumble's missing.
If he dies, he dies. I'm out of there. I don't know if y'all have ever seen those, like those little candy bars that, like the ones for Halloween or whatever, they're classified as fun size. Those little small, like, I don't know what the percentage is based on a normal, like, Snickers bar or something. I don't know if they have those in other places around the world, but yeah. It's a euphemism for this is really small. In terms of candy bars, at least. Perfect dive, yep. Didn't even have to blow my ult. Yeah, you want to try to take the aggro as a support if you want, because after you use your CC, then you don't really, like, do that much else, so... It's almost always best if you start it off. True, you gotta be careful. Don't want to underestimate it.
Agram's still bottom. Oh my god.
I just don't have any more mana, man. Like, he should have just run. He could have just run out. I had to tilt your ADC, be Shaco. Well, he's Swain, to be fair. Both of them are playing these kind of off-meta picks. I think Swain's, like, okay as a support, but...
Hey, Rumble's coming bot. Rumble's coming bot. Push mid.
200 years, that's right.
hell is Nasus doing?
He's just chilling. Can he jump? No. Just wanting to get that drag. I mean, he's just getting destroyed top, so he's just trying to do something. He's rotating down.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I can probably collapse on Heck.
Okay.
Ouch.
Yeah, I just think that traditional ADCs are just so good right now that I wouldn't play a non-ADC in the role. There have been times and places where ADCs are not that good, and playing something like a Swain or a Vladimir or, you know, something like that has been like alright, but we're not in one of those metas right now. It's pretty rare that that happens, where ADCs are that bad. It's almost always in a preseason, ironically enough. It's usually when assassins are too strong and games are just over too quickly for ADCs to do anything. Yeah, pretty much what Butter said. That's happened like 2 or 3 times I can think of. And it usually doesn't last very long. Damn it, they got that. Man, they're getting all the objectives here.
Moonstone putting in that work.
That's right.
I can't get out of that.
Brimstone putting in work.
It's 2,000 in not even 20 minutes. Ridiculous.
Perfectly fine. I see they're thinking about nerfing Leandri's next patch.
It's just on to the next item.
Like, yeah, we don't know. Is he still? He's over 45%. We gotta do something about that. Shh, fuck. The dragon, dude. Cannot believe the dragon killed me. It was right next to Kha'Zix. He wasn't standing on top of it. And so he got one shot on me. Otherwise I would have been able to bounce out of that. It is unfortunate. Vlad bot, those were the days. I mean, I didn't mind. I thought that stuff was like alright, but I think it was bad for the game overall. Probably. People certainly got mad about it. ADCs in particular.
Almost got all.
Okay. Okay, we got the Shake ult out of the way. That's pretty big. Hecarim's left. I probably better roll out. Get some more vision down. We need to. So we can get Bear in here soon.
So are they talking about nerfing it, or are they nerfing it?
It seems like they're probably gonna nerf it. Okay. I guess I could just get Redemption here. Because I feel like I want a little bit more survivability. Some CDR would be nice too. Like I could do Ardent, but really it's only if Aphelios is gonna benefit from that. Could take those two. Damn it. I think he could have gone for that. OP, OP.
Oh my god.
Eh.
He didn't nerf them. This single-handedly just got me to full health. Have I just been so oblivious about it? Like, or, I mean, you have played Maokai a lot. That's...
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, that's why I'm saying, like, Rush, like, anytime you see Moonstone, you gotta get Grievous Wounds. They've even nerfed it. I mean, it gets a lot of press. It doesn't get a lot of pro play, but, like...
Lord.
Like, LS talks about it all the time. He's probably one of the most famous commentators of the game.
I'll just be getting dragged.
Yo, what's up, Deshane? Joe was like, Dad's home. Yeah. Quick run. Put away your Zimas and Marlboros and run. Today, what did we put away your White Claws and your vape and run?
Yeah.
Oh man. What is the preferred fruity drink of teens these days, I guess? Probably White Claws. Haven't been involved in that scene in a little minute. Probably come a long way since I think Zima was kind of the go-to back in the Stone Ages. Well, I guess like something like Woodchuck. My wife really likes like Woodchuck, like ciders. She just doesn't really like alcohol that tastes like alcohol. Okay.
It's not even...
Lulu's like the, I don't know, Captain America serum or something. Yeah, Lulu just puts you in such a bad position, too, because she doesn't have any healing in her kit. So it's like, if you get Grievous Wounds, it's just for Moonstone. And, like, no one else on our team has a lot of healing. Like, Aphelios has some. But, like, a lot of people just aren't going to get it in a lot of matchups with Lulu because it just feels bad that you're basically getting an item to counter part of their item. But it's just a lot worse.
Well, that's unfortunate to be it for me, but I'll catch you hopefully tomorrow for some more.
Yeah, sounds good, man.
Alright, take care.
See ya. Yeah, Jason's been having to take care of his daughter a little bit more lately, so he has to get up, I believe, earlier in the morning for those types of things. So, but he also doesn't get off work till like midnight, so we only get 1 or 2 games with Jason. But I'll play. I'm obviously going to play for a few more. It's always a little more fun playing with Jason, or just really anyone. I think. And I am doing the Burning Crusade for anyone interested. I'll make a video about it and set it up. I don't know the release date yet. I've heard it's in May or something, but been researching stuff. I know that Jason and some of the guys wanted me to make a guild, so I'm going to do it. I've been talking about it. I think I can pull it off. While just doing some of the grinding stuff, like I think I can do fishing, like for raid prep, and then didn't stream yesterday. I talked about it earlier. I know you probably weren't here, but I was just too busy, man. I was running on low sleep. I had stuff I had to catch up on, and Jason wasn't going to get on, and I would not have been able to stream for very long anyways. So beta's starting this month. You won't be able to I mean, beta, like, you won't have characters or anything. I'm leveling up, and I thought I was just going to do the boost, but I think I'm going to go ahead and just normally level it, because I believe the boost does not come with professions, and like I'm going to have to level those up anyways. And I want to try to get some money or like some gold before it drops, because the prices on some of those items are going to be so expensive, like the mooncloth tailoring stuff, which I'm going to need. So many, like even through tier 4, so many of the best items for a lot of classes, at least some of them are crafted, and those mats are going to be like through the roof expensive, because there's going to be all these people coming in with billions of gold. Now we're on a smaller server, so hopefully there's not as much of that. Did you say something on Twitter? My bad. I just sometimes I don't even like see tweets. I think, what do I have to go under mentions, I think? Oh, everything okay. Yeah, sorry, I didn't get an alert for that. Sometimes it sends me alerts, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, my bad. It wasn't anything dramatic. I was really tired. I know, I'm bad with tweets. I appreciate it. Now, I've heard they are nerfing drums. So, like, everybody... And I wouldn't... Honestly, I wouldn't make everybody do that, even if they didn't nerf drums. Probably, like... Maybe, like, if we just can't get through, like, Black Temple or something. But in general, you know, I was going to let people pick their own stuff. Yeah, I don't know what Ellie Shamans are supposed to get. Oh, there is a very good website. I forgot the name of it, but it'll tell you like your best in slot. Let's see if I can find it. It's kind of a newer site, but I was really impressed with it. I saw a content creator was talking about it. I don't remember which.
So, welcome to the channel.
Oh, that was a long time ago. Oh, those are popular upload. Where? All right, let me. Okay, here it is. Wow, TBC GG. And then, so it's a pretty new site. It's got a lot of, one thing that I really liked was you could go to like best in slot, and it tells you at pre-raid, at tier 4, and at tier 5, and then it gives you alternatives, and it sometimes has explanations for stuff. So if you go to like Ellie Shaman, or whatever, for example, you could see that like the spell strike stuff is pretty solid, and then I don't know, and then a lot of the other stuff. So it looks like a lot of tailoring things are pretty good. Now this Girdle of Ruination, I'm pretty sure that's a tier 5 item. Maybe not. I know there are belts at tier 5. There are some, there's a Nether Strike one. That's probably pretty good too. So I don't know. But yeah, it's the leatherworking stuff looks like it's pretty good too. But yeah, I think it's pretty nice because it'll tell you exactly where, not only like what the best item is, but where you can get it, and then what some alternatives are. And then you can kind of look ahead too and look at tier 4 and say, you know, is that item going to get replaced pretty quickly? And if it is, and it's something really expensive, then, you know, maybe don't get it, you know. But some of the tailoring stuff specifically, I know for healing, looks like the spell strike's really good. Although you can just buy the spell strike without tailoring, you just don't get that on hit or the proc chance for that, which does matter a little bit, but I don't know how much it would matter. But yeah, anyways, and then it tells you the resources where you can like learn more about that kind of stuff. So I think that's really cool if you're like, you know, wanting to do the best that you can. So I've been looking at that for pretty much every class. So just ban Kaisa. But yeah, the healer stuff, like the almost any healer, like the Mooncloth stuff, is like best even through tier 4. So it's like even into part of tier 5, you know, you could make an argument that the Mooncloth, like the Primal Mooncloth's shoulders are super strong. So it just depends. I think druids or shamans have pretty good tier gear. Yeah, so you're getting at least 2 of those. I know that like the 20 additional spell damage for like your whole group is really good. But anyways, that's a cool resource that I found. Alright, let me see what we're up against here. Yeah, they just really want support Pike to be a thing, I guess. They are buffing him again. I mean, he hasn't been in that terrible of a spot, but... Oh, I see. Okay, so this guy's like filled as Ezreal. Wait, what do we have middle? Okay. Sup is dog. Yes, you will be able to move over characters from Classic onto TBC. And I don't think there is a, Okay, yeah, you might be able to get Nether Strike and Spell Strike. That's probably true, which is kind of awkward because you can get both of them. I mean, I think still having drums, like, that's probably good to go leatherworking, because, like, still having some drums, even if they are nerfed, you can use it once every 3 minutes or something. Could be good for groups. Especially if you're going to be in the Warlock group, which you will be as Ellie Shaman, most likely, so... yeah, like, whenever we pop Bloodlust or whatever, you can pop drums on top of that, and then they pop all their cooldowns, and it's still really good. But yeah, and anyone, I don't think there's... Is there a guild limit? A limit to the number of people you can have in a guild? If there's not a limit, you know, I welcome everybody that wants to join. You know, on Stalag. We don't have a guild set up yet, but... So once again, I can't, like, guarantee raid slots to anybody. We'll have to just see how that goes. But I'll do my best to, you know, try to get everyone involved doing something.
Minions have spawned.
Because there will be some days where people miss. I mean, people might drop out for whatever reason. They have some other stuff going on in their life, or they just can't make the raid time or whatever. Like, who knows? So... I mean, if we got really huge, you might even be able to do like 2 different 25-person groups. But I know I can run people through Gruul a lot, and we can do battlegrounds, and can find people to do arenas with and stuff like that. So, pretty sure we can find something for everybody to kind of keep you busy. Yeah, and of course you can just hang out and chat too. I mean, that's always fun. I think it'll be nice. It'll be a cool thing wherever, you know, anyone that wants to can just get in there and talk and hang out. But yeah, more details to come on that. Of course, I want to do the best that I can. That's anyone like from the channel or the or Jason's friends that, you know, we'll try to prioritize giving the slot over all other things being equal. But yeah, I mean, of course, we're gonna try to, you know, with the A team, we're gonna have to go with the people that are performing well and have the gear, you know. But that doesn't mean that, you know, people could not eventually get the slot. But the number one priority is just making sure that stuff gets cleared and that stuff gets dropped. That we're just getting as much loot as we can every week. Can Zen Zhao support be a thing? I mean, you can play it, but it's not going to be ideal, in my opinion, unless there's something really, like, revolutionary that I've never seen. I mean, you can do anything you want in League, but I just usually talk about what are, like, ideal situations. I'm not much of a for fun kind of content creator, typically. But yeah, I mean, you do whatever you want if you're, you know, if that's what you want to do. But I don't think, it's very rare that I've seen it. I mean, maybe in a kill lane, right, if you have Tristana or Draven or something and you get really far ahead early against like an immobile ADCs, like I could see it working, but I always just circle back to, you know, why am I doing this versus something else, right? Like, you could also play Leona in a kill lane, for example. So it's like, yeah, you could do it and it could work, but could other champions do it better? Probably. Or be more, like, versatile. My initial response is probably, but, you know, if it's just something that you like doing, if you just play well in general, then, you know, a lot of champs, you can win games with them for sure. Yeah, I'm going to set up a Discord. We might just use the TSP Discord and just make some rooms for it. Just integrate that since we've already got that set up. Just make some Warcraft rooms. But yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll probably just integrate it with the current TSP Discord.
Swiftly.
I mean, if they're just letting us scale. The new one. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I haven't really looked at what the new one is. As with a lot of releases, it's probably just going to depend on the numbers. I haven't seen the skill changes yet. I was kind of busy today. I saw that Mark Yetter tweeted there might be a difference, but it'd have to be a pretty dramatic change. But yeah, some of it's just going to depend on the numbers. I mean, if the numbers are right, almost anything can work anywhere, right? So much of it just comes down to those numbers, so in terms of damage, defense, CC, all that kind of stuff. And this Yasuo is really kind of trolling. He's like going between towers. And he's getting away with it. We don't really have to do anything too fancy here. He missed. She's still gonna have to flash, probably. Wow, she got out without having a flash. Jeez. That was rough. Yeah, actually, I probably should not do that, because we're not going to be able to kill him anyways, and I need to save that tornado for Leona. Or Triss. I mean, Triss can jump in, too, and be very dangerous. Hey, what's up, JS? We won our first game. Holy... Interesting, interesting. Well, that's why you're 45% Darius. Yeah, I think you can either transfer. They might either give you a free transfer, and I believe it's a paid service where you can copy, so you can keep your character in Classic, but then also copy it to TBC. But those characters will never be able to interact with each other after the one-time TBC release. But if you do want to like keep raiding Nax or whatever in vanilla, if you want to stay in that world, at some point they might do like a reset or like offer some fresh realms. I know there have been people that, damn it, I know I should have just W'd. I know there have been people that have been wanting that, but they're not gonna do that while BC is out. They might do that after BC launches, when there's a little bit of a downtime or something. They might, but I don't know.
The tempest is upon me.
Kind of getting outscaled. What do we even get here? I mean, maybe... Definitely Moonstone, but after that, I'm just honestly not sure. Maybe Mikhail's for the Leona. Because it just doesn't seem... I mean, Arden's out. Maybe Staff of Flowing Water, I don't know. It's not even worth landing random auto attacks just for the risk, I don't think. Okay, I guess we got her ult. That was a quick ult. She could have just jumped out of it. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about Jarvan.
Swiftly.
They get dragon, yeah. That honey badger. That was a pretty fun meme for a while there.
In harmony.
He's just loose in his skin.
Killing spree.
Oh, that Anivia is punishing now. Big Bird. But yeah, Jarvan, I don't know. He has like some tools, but like he does kind of scale. Leona's right there. God, Triss is there too. I did not see the Triss. I mean, we knew Leona was there. Shit, really? I don't know why I went up there. Like, we know they're there. I don't need to ward it. There was no way I was going to turn it at that point.
Breathlessly. Killing spree.
Nice. So, yeah, I was just dumb. It was just too risky. Like, yeah, maybe I can tornado the Leona, but especially against, like, Triss, you know, like... This wasn't the smartest. Wasn't respecting the threat. Jarvan's just fucking worthless. Reset. Jarvan's just like so bad in general right now. It is the champ. It's just he's so outdated. He doesn't have any percentage damage. I don't like he used to be so good so many years ago, and it's just hard to understand why he's so bad right now. Because he does, like, he has buffs, he has armor shred, he's got his E, you know, gives attack speed. He has, like, a unique engage. It's just, I think he's just squishy compared to other, like, bruisery types of champs in the jungle and just doesn't do as well with the items unless you're really, really far ahead. I mean, yeah, the guy's like not that good on Jarvan, obviously, but I just feel like in general that he's just not great in the meta. I think it's just he just doesn't have crazy defensive steroids. He's really skill shot reliant in a meta that has tons and tons of mobility. And he doesn't have any percentage damage or true damage, or you know, it just feels like his damage is low and his survivability is low. Luckily, you do it in the support role. We gotta stop feeding here. It's too late for that. Triss is so fed now. This feels bad. Why is she moving so fast? I guess because she's got zeal. That Triss just feels like she's hauling ass. What? Dude, I cannot believe she still got that kill. She just healed so much. How the hell did she heal that much? Dude, they really need to nerf Ravenous Hunter. I guess that's what they're doing. I mean, that has to be the only answer. She just healed for like half of her health bar. I know she's got red buff, but...
An ally has been slain. Breathlessly.
God, I like interrupted her jump with the R and like fully healed out. Oh, J4's passive is percentage health. Well, it's not enough. I don't know what's going. He just doesn't have the damage. Whatever it is, he doesn't have the damage. Compared to modern.
As you wish. Enemy killing spree.
I don't know if it's OP. His ult has synergy with some combos, but it just seems to me like unless he goes like heavy AD and goes for like a one-shot kind of build, that he just doesn't have the damage. And if he does that, it feels like he's too squishy. He just doesn't have it all. Which so many champs do. Yeah, his first AA does extra damage. Really? Oh my god. I underestimated the range on that. I should have flashed. Well,
With ease.
this one might be a bit of a diff. A bit of a diffy. Triss is so freaking fed. She's such a terror when she gets really fed too. Nidhogg. Is he like a thing now? It feels like I just almost never see him. Maybe this guy's just not good on him. I just feel like he just doesn't do a lot. Like, you better have a lot of power on your team if you're bringing Jarvan. It's like, why not just Skarner, Udyr, or Rammus or something? Or even Lee Sin. If you're good on Lee, I feel like Lee is maybe a little bit better than he seems. If you can do well on him. Well, I guess I didn't need to exhaust there. Thought that might get a little dicey with the GP ult, but...
With ease.
Now I'm low on mana. You can tell a huge difference in mana. Holy. Huge difference in mana management from Lulu to Janna. Like, Janna's shield is 110 mana, Lulu's is like 70. I don't like the mana meme. I mean, I guess, like, maybe with Dustblade. Why the fuck is she there? Oh my god. Why is she sitting in this random bush? Oh, Ezreal, we needed to hit those, man. Nah, that's pretty much it. I'm sure this is too difficult to deal with at this point. I think Lulu's is bigger. I think Karma's is probably one of the biggest shields, like empowered Karma shield. Janna's is just really expensive. It's kind of old school how they're doing that, but it gives a lot of AD. I think they buffed it back up at some point. It might be 240 again, but it's basically the same as Lulu's. It's got a little bit more range, got 800 range, but it also gives like 50 AD if it's not broken, which is pretty valuable. Mana cost does seem a little high. You can also shield towers, which is unique to her. So like, it is significant. I just feel like that's a lot. I don't know. I mean, they're gonna get soul, but we're already like standing here at Baron. It's just win soul, but yeah, he's just gonna solo it. I don't even know if we would have been able to get there in time. Yeah, I mean, I'll trade that one base tower for Baron. We can't all just back, right? Like, that's just the price of doing business. But I think, yeah, one base tower for like 3 kills in Baron is a pretty good bargain. Wind is like okay with some comps, but it's one of the weaker ones in the vast majority of situations.
Upon the wind.
Like, it's better, you know, it's better than nothing. It's still a permanent, like, really nice buff, but I just think that, because if we went down there and got wind, I don't know, it's a tough call. We were just right next to Baron, and it's not even a guarantee that we would have been able to get there fast enough for the dragon, because we didn't know where GP was, or, like, what the situation was. So I think that's still correct in that situation. If we did not kill the Leona there, if Leona didn't show up, I think it was right to run for Baron, but since we killed her right next to Baron,
Swiftly.
this Ezreal just missed everything. They're just gonna 1-3-1 us. We don't have, like, I don't think Darius can handle these side lanes. And GP can just wave clear, like.
Your turret has been destroyed. And an enemy has been slain.
I'm gonna trade his life for inhibitor.
Has been destroyed.
We just don't have a good 1-3-1. I guess Darius did end up beating up the whoever that was top. Yasuo. Well, it's just, it's so hard to get through the GP. To get some towers. We might be able to get like one tower here, but maybe two, maybe two. We got this wave on Baron. Wait, oh, he flashed over the wall? I was like, where the hell did he go? It's just so random. Like, why was Yasuo in this bush? Like, maybe he was just coming down this way to try to flank or something? I don't know. They're just in, like, the most random-ass positions sometimes this game. Oh, if he would have got the reset on that. Triss just got too fed. We don't have a mythic on Ezreal literally 5 items into the game either. It's like, dude, get Duskblade. Well, sometimes you can't get to the Janna. He just had a really weird, like, angle there. And we just basically got completely collapsed on from, like, 3 different angles. I guess, like, I should have flashed over blue wall instead of flashing back towards the team. I think. I don't remember where Trist was, but... Yeah, that was a tough one. It was a bit of a diffie. Nice, congrats, Duck. Still holding out with my clunker for now. I thought about upgrading parts of it. Yeah, Lulu's shield. Lulu just feels a lot stronger than Janet. I mean, maybe I should have just picked Lulu there. Just we didn't really have an attack speed person on our team. I don't know who else with Ezreal. We could have just gone like Maokai or something. Cheer up, profs might never happen. Lol, morning. What does that mean? I assume there's got to be some kind of typos in there. I mean, I'm not sad. We just lost the game. It's fine. I'm just not hype about it, you know what I mean? Like, yes, we lost! You know? Yeah, the polymorph is good. That would have been, like, polymorph is very good against Echo. That's true. I mean, there's just something, there's gotta be something good for everybody, you know? Dude, freaking stock, like the tech stocks are just getting annihilated. Freaking GameStop was GameStop's up. It was down to like 40 and now it's up to like 200 again. It's just such a goofy stock. Let's ban Kaisa. I probably should have dodged. I mean, we just didn't have good numbers. Like I guess Jarvan is 70% on Jarvan, man. I don't know. Maybe he's just having a bad game. I don't know. I didn't have a great game either. I did at least 2 or 3 really dumb things. Hugeify. Ezreal again. Kog'Maw. Why Trundle though? Is he gonna pick something else? Just do Cho'Gath. What? He's just like, you know what? I think I'm gonna play Trundle. I think that's like the only reasoning I can think of for why you would play Trundle right there. I think I'm gonna dodge this. If we just had Cho, I think it would be fine, but I just don't have a good way to get on Kog'Maw. I think Ezreal was strong in the meta, but yeah, you have to be good. That Ezreal missed a lot of stuff last game. He was doing pretty well early, but... Let's go over to the other account. Someone's trying to make this line of reasoning about WandaVision. So, spoiler alert if you haven't watched WandaVision. I guess I can do it I can talk about it in a non-spoilery way. That, it's not like a huge thing, but like, the Quicksilver in that, Ralph or whatever, people were speculating all of this stuff about who Ralph is, whether it's, you know, some greater evil person, or whether it's Agatha Harkness's Bunny that like gets transformed or whatever. It's like a familiar into, and it was this character that looks like he's the Quicksilver from the Fox version of Quicksilver. The Marvel version of him had like died in a long time ago, like 5 or 6 years ago, in a movie. I think, is it Civil War or something? I'm not sure. But anyways, he's completely not who people think he is, and I think a lot of people consider it kind of a letdown, and they are, you know, this theorist is just like, that's really awesome because it subverted fans' expectations by, you know, and he's just, you know, it's just kind of this more mundane or ordinary outcome instead of something that's super cool. And I don't think that's good in general. I've seen that argument made about other things, like Game of Thrones was argued a lot. It's like, oh, well, we subverted the expectations, right? People expected this really epic fight, and, you know, where this person was going to be this great hero or whatever, and then it ended up being something just super simple and easy. And it's like, no, that's not good. Like, you don't want to disappoint your audience. That's what I think. A lot of the time. So it's cool if it subverts expectations, if it's doing something that, like, is better than what people expected. But if people are expecting really cool things and it turns out just being something very basic, like, I don't think that's good. I mean, I guess it keeps people on their toes, but that's not, like, I don't think that's a good thing to do on a regular basis. I mean, I guess it's fun every now and then to throw some red herrings in there just to throw people off, so people don't always expect awesome stuff, to like kind of manage expectations, so people aren't always expecting crazy things. But in general, I think that's bad to do that very often. I think it's better to try to go in a different direction, to make it something that's really cool that people didn't see coming, rather than, oh yeah, it's just totally just super basic thing, and we were just effing with you the whole time, just letting you come up with all these cool theories, and then it's something really basic. I mean, that's pretty much Game of Thrones season 7 and 8. Oh, you had all these cool theories? Oh, there's all these awesome possibilities? Well, guess what? It's the least creative option we can possibly come up with at every turn. Yeah, Game of Thrones was huge for that, man. I love that show. That was my favorite show on TV, like, ever. For the first, like, 4 seasons, probably. I think it was right up there with, like, Breaking Bad, which I think is now still the best show, in my opinion. Now, I haven't watched all the TV out there, but Breaking Bad is just consistently really good. There's only a little bit of downtime, like the famous Fly episode in Breaking Bad. I think it was, like, season 4. Some people have argued that's the best show. I mean, or that's the best episode because it subverts these expectations and because the tempo is so off and it's just so weird. Once again, I don't like the subverting expectations to focus on something that's super basic. I don't know, maybe that's just my take on it, but I know there are, you know, always contrarians that are like, oh, well, yeah, it is really awesome to just show the most basic thing you can. Play Fallout New Vegas and see how many times it crashes. Oh, dude, I think it's on Netflix now. You gotta watch it. It's really good. It's, like, consistently, like, very high quality. Like I said, there's almost no point throughout the series where you're just like feels like it's just a filler episode or it's just a waste of time, right? Like everything is amping up these different story arcs. Virtually all of the, I mean, there might be one or two that I'm forgetting about, but almost everything amps it up, and everything kind of makes logical sense the way that it goes. It's some stuff you don't see coming, but it is how it should have happened if you look at it logically. So it makes sense. And I mean, I think the acting from, damn it, I don't remember his name, the guy who did Malcolm in the Middle and who did Walter, Bryan Cranston, it's just like unbelievable. Oh, she wants Vane. I banned something random. It's crazy that like his range in going from something like Malcolm in the Middle to being this silly, you know, dad guy into this like criminal mastermind. Even his range just within that show, and like, cause he's like playing multiple characters within the show, sort of like he has to change the way that he talks and acts in different situations to different people, because so much of his life is about deceit and lying. And so he's an extremely complex character. But yeah, it's really good. I know it's like possibly overhyped or whatever, but I really don't think it is. I think it delivers that well, and it's just good performances all around from everybody. But yeah, I would highly recommend that if you have time to, you know, you looking for some good drama. It's very solid, and I think Better Call Saul is actually like really solid too, which is like a prequel to it. I don't know if it's better than Breaking Bad, but it's really good also. Both of them are pretty good. But I haven't watched, my friend says like The Wire is really good, and then people talk about Sopranos and stuff, and I haven't seen The Wire or Sopranos. But yeah, Breaking Bad actually has a really good ending too, and the final season's really good, and not many shows that are that solid and that hyped the entire way through pretty much actually can stick the landing, but it's one of the shows that really does. Because a lot of shows, they're great for a while, and then, you know, they just stay around a little bit too long. I'll just roll with this. Do we have any other? We just have this one Lulu skin, which is fine. I could consider. I think I've got one in my shop or whatever that I could maybe get a different one, but yeah, it's fantastic. But yeah, I'm doing it, Black Falcon. I don't know if you were here earlier. I was talking about WoW. I got the made my character last night on Stalag, which is a low pop server, which I like that. I don't know. I've been on high pop servers before, but especially if we're going to kind of have our own guild or whatever, it's nice. I think it's kind of nice to be low pop. Probably not. I mean, it might be high pop once TBC comes out, but it is kind of cool, like not having to fight people for some of these early camps and quests and things like that. That's what I played on originally in TBC. It was a low pop server, and I liked it because you could actually farm stuff. You know what? I really liked Westworld. Westworld Season 1 was phenomenal. I was like, oh my god, dude, this is like the thinking man's or thinking woman's, thinking person's show. Like, this show is great. I love, like, sci-fi type of stuff, and some of this is so realistic, and Anthony Hopkins is one of my favorite actors. Just fantastic. Everybody's great. And then by the time Season 3 rolled around, I couldn't even finish it. I was near the last episode, and I was like, this is so stupid. By the end, I was like, they just ruined this show. It went from this really cerebral meditation on like the human condition. They could have split up Season 1, honestly. They could have made that like the entire show. They could have made 5 seasons of just expanding some of the subplots and the characters and stuff from Season 1. It's like they blew all of their good material in 10 episodes. Season 2 was still pretty solid for the most part. There were a couple of things that were like, eh. But yeah, season 1, my god, like, it's worth watching the show just for season 1 with Anthony Hopkins and what's his name? I can't remember, the other kind of older actor who's like a top-notch actor who plays the Man in Black. Oh my god. How? Did he not smite? He didn't smite. Like, how do they possibly kill him? They walk up, empowered Q, ignite him, and he just refuses to smite blue or something? So she steals the blue, probably with empowered Q. If you try to E and then auto attack and you're not in range, she'll like stutter step and you'll miss both of them, which is really awkward with Lulu if they're right on the edge. I think he was just really greedy with his smite, and that's why he died. I'd have to go back and re-watch it, but I just don't know how else you die if you have smite, because smite heals you for a ton right there. Yeah, I went ahead and made the account on Stalag, so if you're interested, if anyone joins, hit me up. I gotta figure out how to operate the social thing, because Jason added me earlier and it didn't give me any notifications or whatever. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I went ahead and did it just because I need to level up my professions. And I can actually, I found I can actually grade papers pretty well and like fish, or just like mindlessly farm some camps and things like that while I'm, I mean, this Karthus is just like basically out of the game after that. Karthus is already like a pretty questionable pick right now. So he's gonna get invaded. Yeah, he already got invaded. I'm leveling now. I was gonna boost, but like I was just kind of explaining, like the boost doesn't come with professions, I don't think, from what I've heard. And I need to save up gold too. I need to try to get as much gold as I can. A lot of people are still trying to clear Nax. So like if I can do the fishing, I looked on that server, a lot of the fish I would want to, that I could fish, they use them a lot, like stone scale eel and stuff like that. Night fin soup. Sell for about 1 gold each. So if I can just like, you know, get 100 gold a day or something off of that in, you know, 1.5 hours or whatever, and then save up and have like maybe 3,000 gold by the time it launches, then I could get tailoring because like that Mooncloth is going to be so expensive, but like it's so good. It's like the equivalent of tier 4, even moving into tier 5. Okay, Vanikin. Yeah, anyone that wants to hit me up, it's just my name is Abraxas. You can send me the thing, just 2 A's, 2 B's, 2 X's. I can type it in the chat after this game. Like I said, I'm gonna Warlocks. We definitely, if you're planning on playing a Warlock, we definitely want a lot of Warlocks. The really high chance to get you a raid spot for that. Like we're probably gonna. I mean, there's not a limit on Warlocks. Honestly, we probably want 3 or 4 if we can get them, but you know, that's like Warlocks, Hunters, and Shamans are like the most in-demand classes. You really can't get enough of those classes. I mean, as a druid, I probably won't be able to boost it that well. Oh, if you're talking to the Warlock, maybe. Yeah, that is true. We do need to try to get, Tonight you waited forever? I've been on tonight since like midnight. Or are you talking about last night? I just didn't get on last night. I've been on since like 12:15 today, I think. Make sure you subscribe and have the bell ticked. Yeah, I mean, we will need an affliction. Obviously, we want mostly Destros, but yeah, if you want dibs on the affliction, we can give you that, because it does provide that 5% physical damage reduction for the tank, which is nice. And then you get that extra 3% improved curses. And then, like, you still do, like, good damage. Yeah, last night, man, I just didn't get on. I mean, I'm on, like, 99% of the time. Like, literally, I miss, like, one night every 3 months or something, but yeah. So sorry about that. I did announce it on Twitter. I know not everyone has Twitter, but you can follow me on Twitter. But pretty much, I was just running, like, super low on sleep, and Jason wasn't getting on, and I had a bunch of other, like, school stuff I needed to do. I had to, like, grade some papers and stuff, so I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna... Now, do they have heal? I don't think she has heal. Oh my god. That is unfortunate. Just run, dude. Okay. I was 100% dead there, so I just went ahead and shielded him, make sure he doesn't die. They want to get this. Hopefully I can do it next week, dedicated. I know I've been trying to get at it for a while.
Yep, that tasted purple.
I can I can refund you or something at this point if it's taken too long for you. I just have too much on my plate. I just try to take on too much with that. But I can take a look at it. Like, this Total War campaign, I spent like 8 hours for this campaign someone donated for a while ago, this weekend, trying to catch up with that. And it's just like a really hard-ass campaign. And I ended up not getting any footage because I just had to restart like 4 times. I'd get like 2 episodes done and then die. Yeah, I'll see if I can get it caught up and done. I'm not gonna be able to get there in time, middle. So yeah, sorry about that, man. I know, like with the extra games and stuff, it's just, it was so much time with everything going on, and I just got so far behind last semester. I think people donated for like 5 games in a row or something, and I was teaching like 5 classes. And anyways, I'll try to see if I can get it done. Hopefully, at least start releasing some episodes next week. And then, like, with Rory and stuff like that, too, it's... She's just, like, not napping during the days, and my wife is at home now, so it's... I just can't really get nearly as much done during the day as I used to. I haven't made the guild yet, no. I think, doesn't it cost money? Like, I have no gold to like make a guild. But no, I haven't made it yet. I'm level 8 right now. I literally just started it yesterday. How do I get Grievous Wounds on Leona if they attack me? Or if they don't attack you? If you complete the Grievous Wounds, whenever you CC somebody, it puts the 60% on them, even if they don't attack you. Like, Bramble Vest, they have to attack you, but Thornmail, you just have to CC them. God, we're so far behind. In, like, every lane. Bro. Literally rushes Hourglass first, gets away with it. I guess he's Zed. This Karthus pick is just actually worthless, man.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Is Rel gonna get more nerfs? I don't know. I haven't really been following the pro scene this week. In solo queue, I think she's probably fine. But I don't know about pro. My instinct is probably not. I don't think on next patch she is. Yetta released a preview of what they're gonna do for next patch, and she wasn't on it, so. Vayne does have some kills, though. I mean, in Vayne we trust, maybe.
Shut down.
Is Rel better than Leona? It depends on the situation. Leona has longer range engage. Alright, we're gonna go Ardent. We're kind of all in on this Vayne at this point. I would... Yeah, it just depends. I'm not sure. I think they probably have a similar win rate. Leona has longer engage and, like, shorter cooldowns on her stuns, but Rel has, like, a little bit more defense, I think. I'd rather play Leona probably most of the time. All things being equal in a lot of matchups. Never mind. It's not up yet. More AoE CC? I guess. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, it's close. It just depends on who you're better on, and some of it depends on the matchup too, you know? I think Leona has shorter cooldowns. Like, I know, like, Rel, especially after the nerf, like, Rel's W is a 13-second cooldown. You know, Leona's Q is like 5 seconds. Her E can get down to 6 seconds. Her ult's 90 seconds. So I just feel like Leona just has more uptime and a longer engage range. But Shurelya's or Locket worth building? Yeah, I mean, just depends. I would only do Shurelya's on Enchanters and most of the time just on Rakan right now. They are buffing it next patch. Locket is pretty much the default on the vast majority of tanks if you don't want the engage off of Kim Tank. Oh my gosh. I guess I could have just backed. Yeah, I mean, it just depends on if they're all grouped up and you can really get like a, you know, 5-person stun into ult, you know, that like the dream scenario, then yeah, Rel can be better if they're grouped up. But just like YOLO Q running around, taking out single targets with a lot of uptime, I feel like Leona's gonna be better for that. It just kind of depends on the sort of game you're having. The red buff. But yeah, Locket is kind of the go-to best tank item most of the time, unless you really want that extra engage with Kim Tank. I have a whole video on that. I have probably like 5 videos on that. But check out, just like search for Vision on my channel, or warding. I can find it for you after this, but there's not a real simple answer for that. It just depends on what your team's trying to do. Like, the most important thing when you're thinking about vision is what's the next objective, what are we trying to do, right? So, like, Baron is the next thing that people are going to be looking for right now, so you want to put your vision over here, right? If Baron was down and Dragon was coming up in 30 seconds, or if we intended to trade, like, Dragon Soul for Baron or something, then it would be different. Or sometimes you want to protect a, like a split pusher. Can we do this? Does she have any lifesteal? Where the f is he? God. That was really bad. They might be able to Baron off of that. I doubt it without Sivir, but it's possible. Shit. Seriously? Dude, I was stunned for literally 3 seconds off of that guy. What are we doing? Like, it's literally 1v4. We're just getting yellow queued, man. Yo, what's up, Leo? I mean, just watch where I'm warding also in these games, and you can just kind of see what I would recommend, but... But yeah, I mean, you want to be warding around wherever the next objective is. Or like I said, to protect an important... If there's not a major objective up, then to protect, like, an important party, or, I was gonna say party member, but teammate, whatever. This Gnar's a problem. We're pretty lucky they didn't just force Baron there, because we have so many people that are just offsides right now. Keep just locking out all my vision. What does purple taste like? You might have to use some recreational drugs to find out, I think. Oh god, really? I put the shield on her just so that, it would maybe heal him. Doing the old Inting Alawi strat here. I got his shield bow, I guess. Wait, what? Why'd she get Infinity Edge with only 2 crit items? What the hell? Dude. We could do Baron. I mean, Graves is bot side, but... it's a little risky. Fizz could come in and just kill everybody. Jeez. Wait. I was probably going Bloodthirster next. Yeah, someone didn't read the items. You do not have a lot of... you're losing a ton of value if you don't have 3 crit items. Nice, okay. Can we do this? Zed just had to go for it. And we're gonna get stopped. I guess... just try to trade that. That's all we can do. Oh my god. Alright. He made the 1% play. I'll take it. Dude, this Vayne actually had real items. This would be so much different, but... alright, Viz did flash and ignite last time. Wow, they're just so tilted. They should have just gone straight for Baron. So many wards. Dude, we're so split up. Like, what the fuck is going on? This is literally 2 and 8. I don't even think he hourglassed right there. Karthus is just such a fucking he's so bad right now. I don't know. They're nerfing him next patch too. It's like Moonstone, like every support's gonna have Moonstone right now. Meta supports have Moonstone. They all have heals and shields. They can take redemption. So many like little champions can get shields or magic resist items now. Like so many of the the bruisers are gonna have Sterix or shield bow or whatever. Like there's just so much garbage against Karthus's ult that unless he's just mega fed, it just feels like you're indexing so heavily towards that ult. And after the nerfs and just like I said, with so many shields that are in the game right now, it just feels bad. Like how many, he's literally Karthus. Like he just presses R. And in a game where We've killed 23 people. Karthus has only killed 2. Like, how do you not get kills as Karthus? That's why. Now, he went for a really low damage build, too. Is he getting Rylai's? No, Demonic Embrace, surely. We just need one more. I guess Zed and Vayne are like doing pretty well. Vayne's build is just so bad. Like if Vayne just had a better build. Because this Infinity Edge is just like wasting 1,000 gold in value because she got it as second item instead of third item. Now, once she gets Bloodthirster, though, it'll be a little bit better. I need to go buy. Okay, she's got Bloodthirster. That's actually really huge for us. Yeah, I mean, if you're actually hitting all of your Qs and stuff, like, he can be pretty good in high elo, but... Oh my god. There's the Karthus ult. Karthus dead again. Hopefully they're not going to be able to get too much out of it. Fortunately, I mean, I think they maybe could have ended right there, honestly. If they were paying closer attention. Is anybody going to get Grievous Wounds? I guess we just go for this. Yeah, Fizz is down there. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Graves blew his flash to go look at that too. Oh, Zed has it? Okay, my bad. Well, we need Vayne to get it. Because Zed's not always hitting people. He's hanging out in the back, like, looking for his moments, you know? just had to go for it. What else can I get? Maybe Knight's Vow. Or Redemption. Let's go for Redemption. Whoever gets fished, I can throw Redemption on him. We don't have Zed, don't have Karthus. Yeah, I guess I could have gotten Petrifier. I mean, I'm not sure if Moonstone's even gonna matter. Like, Vayne does so much damage right now. I think just having more protection for Vayne against like a Fizz Fish is probably just better, but I don't know if we can get much done here. We gotta back it up, I think. Okay, there we go. Alright, we just win, I think. He's alive. Just great. Just polymorph. You know, whoever's like on the Vayne. I just start off speeding her up before everything starts and then just polymorphing whoever's in range. Yo, that Baron still though. Yeah, I think Fizz was really their only threat. I mean, the Gnar was really obnoxious too, but unless he was raging or something. Her Moonstone did a lot more than mine because I think they had Grievous, more Grievous than we did. Yeah, they had it on the Sivir, who can pretty much put it on everybody. Easy outscale. Sort of. I mean, they just kind of screwed up too. Like Vayne Lulu late game is just so ridiculous. Anyways, how are we looking tonight? I think we're kind of. I think that might. Where? We're doing all right on viewers, but I think I need to probably go ahead and log. I need to grade some essays and get them back to students by tomorrow. But I'll try to be on earlier tomorrow. See if I can get on around 11:30 or so. Hopefully Jason will be on too. Then I'll see if I can go to 2 or 3:30 because I need to grade some essays, and then I really need to start working on the dissertation and all that kind of stuff. But anyways, we'll be back tomorrow, and then I think Mark Yetter might update the tweet and give some specific numbers on what's coming out. I know I still need to do several stuff too. I I need to do the Total War stuff. I need to do I think I have to do a Rel guide and one other one. I'm gonna have to look up Rel and Seraphine, I think. And then at some point, I need to get back to some of these other games as well. Like I need to do Duck's game, and then I think there were others. I just have so much shit I have to do all the time. So, anyways, I have to start with grading these essays, though. That is my day job. I got to make sure those are done. But anyways, that's gonna be it. Thank y'all very much. Have a good day, and we'll see everybody next time. Oh, and for anyone on WoW that wanted to go ahead and add me, just give everyone an A. I do hand out a lot of A's, but I do have to like grade it and give feedback. But that's my account, and the server is, I think it's Stalog. I think that's how it's spelled. So I might hop on there for a little bit. I found I can actually like grade some essays while I'm just mindlessly killing boar or fishing or something, which is pretty cool. That I can just sort of multitask with the double monitor. Yeah, that. Oh, it's 2 Gs. It's this one. But yeah, that's where I am, and I'm just gonna be just leveling at a slow pace while I'm doing other stuff, typically in the background. But anyways, and I think that's the server we're going to be on. I've heard there might actually literally be 0 alliance on Stalag. I think it might be a totally horde server, but that's where everybody is for now. But I like smaller servers, especially when I'm leveling up, dude. If I can actually go through Stranglethorn Vale and actually do quests without getting ganked and killed every 5 minutes, I'll be honest with you, I don't do much world PvP, so I don't really care that much if it's PvP or PvE. It is interesting to have kind of that sense of danger out there, but especially when I'm leveling up, I'd rather just be able to actually complete the quests rather than getting like turbo camped and not be able to do anything. Like at level 60, if people want to goof around with, server PvP and stuff like that, that's fine. But I like low pop servers if there's not a lot of action during the leveling scene. I'm totally cool with that. But anyways, that's gonna be it. Thank y'all very much. We'll be back tomorrow around 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.